Hey everyone. So this is the webinar for today. So we just had our second earthquake where I am, and we're kind of on the edges of things, but I'm actually going to do this kind of pre-recorded webinar for today, and then we'll be back into our regular schedule next week. So forgive me, for those of you who are online, like you were on the online 101 class already, some of the stuff is not going to be new information to you, and some of it is. So please be patient and please listen to the whole thing. Just that way we're all on the same page. For those of you who have been in the face-to-face class, this class is going to start looking quite a bit different. And so you definitely need to perk up and pay attention to this. So this is important. For both of you, like both classes, you're cross-listed together on Canvas, so you might see each other on there. But I just wanted to let you know that they're still separate too, and we're still going to be doing very similar things. So 101 online, if you have something due, then 101 face-to-face, you now are online and you have something to do this week. Okay, so just be mindful and be attentive, please. I beg of you, because it's a really stressful time for me and you, and so we're just trying to get this all sorted out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. If you are 101 face-to-face previously, the Monday night class, you are now going to be online entirely, obviously, but here's the wild part. We're going to be back on Canvas. And I know that you probably, because that's where we started. And so I'm sorry. This honestly feels crazy. I'm sure it feels crazy to you. It feels crazy to me, and I'm sorry about that. But we're going to be using Canvas and Learning Suite. So you're going to do all of your assignments. You're going to get all of the content from the online 101 class. And then you're going to get your grades on Learning Suite. And we'll be recording everything on Learning Suite, maybe a little bit of both crossover, okay? We were just gonna do this webinar today to make sure everybody was oriented to what these changes are gonna look like. So if you are in either of the 101 classes, one of the changes that we're going to be making is we're having online TA hours, okay? And also office hours for me. So I'm going to share my screen really quick so it'll have the schedule on it so you can kind of see, and then we'll also be sending this out to everyone so you know who's going to be on and when. So give me a second, let me share my screen really quick, and then you can see here that what we're doing is we're trying to make ourselves as available to you as possible. So I'll be on Mondays and Tuesdays. This is when I'll be doing webinars for my face-to-face classes, but I will also still be popping in and out of the webinars like we've normally been doing if you were on the online 101 class, okay? So something else that all of you will be interested in is that there is a lot of TAs available for you almost all day long, at least during the business day, I guess. So I just want you to know that we're here to help you. Like, we really, really want to be able to serve you, and we want you to be able to finish out this semester strong. We're also going to try and get a hold of you through email, through messaging. There is going to be a little quiz that I need you to do after you watch this video. And the reason for that is because we want to know sincerely how you're doing. And I say that truly from the bottom of my heart. This is a strange time, and we want to make sure that you're okay. I mean, if you've been anywhere near as anxious as I have, I totally get you. So don't even worry about that, okay? So it'll be, again, anyone can help you. Rachel was doing the face-to-face 101 class, but if you are, now you're all basically 101 online, so Tori, Taylor, or Abby can also help you. So again, what this means and what this will look like is that they won't be running like a Zoom the whole time unless you need some like face-to-face time, which we can totally do. That's not a problem. It just means that they're going to be online and they're going to be checking Canvas messages and they're going to be checking email and they're going to be working on these classes so that you can get quick responses to your emails, you can get your questions answered, and you can kind of have the attention that you need to be able to finish up this semester. Okay, so that was kind of the second major thing that we needed to talk about. The other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, which will affect both the online and the face-to-face class, is that we'll be sending out a newsletter at the beginning of the week. So we have had some of our TAs, which most of you are probably unaware, where they have kind of been reaching out to students individually to make sure that they're okay with the class and how things are going. So what we're going to be doing with that is we're going to be setting up an email that's going to come to you, a newsletter that will essentially say, this is what's going on in class this week. These are the assignments that are due. We're hoping to have some, I don't know, I'm determined to have some kind of funny something and something inspirational on our little newsletter as well. Just want to make sure that you know what's going on, because I think one of the challenges with online classes is kind of the disconnect that you feel. But it also makes it easy too, because you just kind of need to check a list. So we'll just keep going with it. We'll see how it goes. I've figured out there's 5 weeks left of the semester or less, I don't know. So we'll just keep going. So just be mindful, there will be a newsletter. Hopefully we'll be able to get one done for you for this week. And then definitely Monday, we will start having newsletters until the end of this, well, until finals start. Okay, so I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions about final projects and those types of things. We'll get to that next week when we do our webinars. Okay, so the webinar for 101 that was face-to-face, the Monday night class, our webinar will be at that time. So this was just the one exception that we were going to do just to make sure that you got some information as soon as possible, as soon as classes resumed. So the Monday night class, 4 o'clock is when we'll have our webinar, just like we did previously, 4 o'clock class. So for those of you who are in the online class, Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Now, obviously, you can jump around because we're all going to be doing basically the same thing. But I just wanted to let you know, for those of you who have been particularly concerned, that we will be doing those 2 separate webinars. And again, you can attend either and or, it's fine. It's great. We can all just hang out together. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to bring to your attention was the social media. So I sent out all my social media links. All of them? I don't know if they're all of them, but you feel free to totally connect with me online. You can see all the weird little things that I post. I don't post a ton of anything anywhere. I'm more of a lurker, but I do every once in a while. And if I know that you're looking for it, and if I know there's a possibility that I could brighten your day or send you something that's uplifting, I'll do it. And so that's something else that's an option for you. If you have questions about when or what, you're definitely welcome to ask for my information. I'm happy to give it to you. It's fine. I just want to make sure that you feel like we have that connection. The kind of funny stuff that's spontaneous that happens in our classes that we don't always get when we're doing online courses. I guess the final thing is I just want you to be patient with yourselves, please. And I'm saying that for myself too. I know I've felt really frustrated with the way everything is going on. I've felt angry about everything. So I know I'm definitely going through some kind of grieving process of this, having to do this transition. And so please know that we understand that you're experiencing very similar things, and we want to be there and we want to help you with those. Okay. So if you have any questions about what is due this week, please check Canvas. All of you need to check Canvas. The second thing that you need to do is you need to do the quiz that is associated with this video. And then the third thing is if you have any questions, again, you can always message us through Canvas. You can always send an email to Dr. Bridget's TAs at gmail.com. And one of the TAs will get back with you, or you can send me an email at Bridget's virtual office. Okay, so again, please let us know how we can help you. And I'm happy to hear I'm anxious to hear from you and see how you are doing. I know you might not think I am, but I am. So stay safe and healthy, okay? And I'll talk to you more next week.